ירושלים, עיר שווה פיצול, הולך במדרחוב, מרגיש כמו קיבוץ, גלויות, 1000 תרבויות, לכל אחד יש אח, ערבים בסדר, חרדים בחדר, וכולם פה קולטים את אלוהים, אחרת על ירושלים נחמה אליהם, מיום ליום תל אביב נצחה עם חברים עזבו, התקרבו לבוא בשמיים,
Close to 150 people from all over the world, including Jerusalemites, came together for something very unique, never happened before, called a global conversation on Jerusalem, discussing issues of common concern about the city that all of them love, but some of them live in and some of them are doing it from afar. The Yero-שלם coalition is information, and the idea is that it will include individuals and groups who are forming the grassroots community of Jerusalem in areas of Jewish pluralism, environment, young adults, culture and art, and dialogue between the different communities in the city.
Many young adults in Israel feel estranged from Jerusalem because many of them think it belongs to the Orthodox or the religious. The Jerusalem Secular Yeshiva comes to prove the opposite, that our Jewish culture can be vibrant, dynamic, and relevant, and that it belongs to all of us. And the same goes for Jerusalem. We bring to Jerusalem young adults from all over Israel and show them what they want to love in Jerusalem.
3 years ago, the journey of the Yero-שלם movement began knowing that it is possible to be part in changing the atmosphere of the city by giving hope to the pluralistic population of Jerusalem, especially the young families. Keep them in the city and attract more families to choose Jerusalem as their home. All the founders of Yerushalmim, secular and religious, chose long time ago that this is the place to live in. This is our home.
Dreams is really what makes the city. Also happen, also work, the future, the past. It's all about dreams. And what's interesting about these dreams and thinking that Jerusalem is really dreams is that everyone shares these dreams. It's not only about the people that live in Jerusalem, it's not the people that used to live in Jerusalem, but that will live in Jerusalem. Everyone shares these dreams. We dream together about the past, we dream together about the future. And I think that's something that everyone in this room dreams about or hopes is that Jerusalem will be a very, very inclusive, pluralistic, exciting, vibrant city, just like it can be, just like it used to be, just like it will be, and just like it's happening as the days are going by.
I want to introduce everybody to an activity that we're going to call Cafe Yero-שלם. For the next hour, each table is going to be the place where a conversation will be convened. At each table, we're going to ask you to take notes on the conversation that's going on here today. Now, the idea here of World Cafe is that what we're trying to do here is have a multi-generational conversation in about an hour.
And get them to create more activities and more initiatives that will eventually grow.
I'll give you an example. The Park Mesilah. Now you can walk into Beit Safafa in 20 minutes on the new path. This is what I did. Jerusalem became a real challenge, and this is why I think I chose to be active in the city. Like 6 months ago, Jeff wrote me an email and he said, I'm coming home. And so you see it as your first or maybe your second home. And so my first question is why? Because it's not that obvious.
We brought our kids here a long, long time ago. You know our kids. And our youngest son just finished his yeshiva year here in Israel. But I remember when he was 4 years old, I think he was the first time that he was a conversationalist about a trip to Israel. And he walked out onto the patio and looked out at Jerusalem. And he said, like this old man sighed with his things. He goes, it's good to be home.
What's most important for North Americans to realize is that Jerusalem is the capital of the Jewish people and not just a twin city with New York. And we have been encouraging our sister communities throughout the United States to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of the Jewish people, and New York doesn't own it. Not stepping away from any commitment, but trying to broaden the sweep and scope of commitment to this city.
It's so humbling and exciting for me to be in this room, coming in somewhat surreal. We talk so much about Jerusalem and San Diego, we're thousands of miles away, but here in this room where your energy is palpable, we can really feel the energy of people doing good things for Jerusalem and building civil society, giving voice to the silence, helping those in need, and our foundation is so privileged to be able to support you in that. We know there's complexity, we see the risks, but it's a calculated risk. We feel the intensity here, we feel the complexity, and we feel that it fuels creativity.